Now HANA views will be consumed by the tool. So those tools are known as like Power BI. Power BI is a business intelligence tool. Power BI is a business intelligence tool. But apart from Power BI, there are several other business intelligence tools are there. So what are those tools we are having? We will see now. So in SAP, we have so we have created the models using the BW info provider or HANA calculation view. These views you can consume, these views or models we can consume with the different tools. Like for calculation view, we can use web, we can see this calculation view where we can see this calculation view in web IDE for HANA. We can see the OLAP for Excel. We can see in Lumira, Crystal Report, Power BI. There are several tools are there. If we are having here BW model, BW model you are going to use different tools. You are going to use BEX Analyzer, Business Explorer Analyzer, है ना? So these are the tools used by the end user. The models are created by uh, modeler. Now those models are consumed by the end user. End user, top management, middle management, they are going to analyze these views and they are going to perform some uh, decision, either operative decision or strategic decision. They want to like perform some strategy, they want to create some strategy to grow the business, they can take the thing. So our focus would be HANA views, not the BW views, because BW is not part of this course. But as additional things I have told you, so this is for the BEX analyzer. For HANA modeling, we can use Web ID for HANA, OLAP for Excel, Lumira, Crystal Report. So whatever views we have created, we can see in this tool. Connecting SAP business tools to SAP HANA. So SAP HANA, we are having lot of tools like analysis for office, Lumira, Crystal Report, web intelligence, live office. There are thousands of tools are there. So important tools are this one. And semantic HANA provide the semantic layer. Semantic layer means additional meaning, like you can do currency conversion, text calculation, some additional providing additional meaning to that particular view. Now we will do exercise number 6. In exercise number 6, we have to consume a calculation view with analysis for office.
Sorry, Sanjay, can we have more information about semantic layer?
Yes.
Is this one can be installed or
it is
hardware, software, or what?
Yes, yeah. So its semantic layer means a semantic layer either is provided by the view or it can be provided by the tool also. So the semantic means meaning. Semantic means meaning. So when we are creating a view here, so you in the view you have seen, in the view we are having what we are having? We are having semantic. We are having different nodes, right? Semantic. So the view is providing the semantic. In the semantic, what you can do in the semantic, we can do search, we can have hierarchy, we can have input parameters, So this is the meaning of semantic. In semantic, you can include the search, hierarchy, input parameters. Either you can put into the view or it can be done into the tool. In the tool, you can include the semantic. Semantic, they can have like currency conversion. Some tools like, I don't know, Power BI. In Power BI, you can do currency conversion. Is it possible?
didn't try, but
Yeah,
but it have a lot of
yes,
information.
yes,
It have a new version every month
yes,
in Power BI.
yes,
Microsoft is considering this is the coming future one.
yes. So,
So yeah, currency conversion. I'm not sure it is exist or not, but it have a lot of functions
right.
in report.
So those functions are known as the semantic. So you can see those functions are known as semantic. So semantics are provided by the view also. Semantics can be provided by this thing also. Semantic means additional functions.
Yeah, I just wanted to highlight about the layer of
Yeah,
semantic.
semantic is
I
this
can
one. Semantic is this
explain.
one. Semantic
هي
means this one.
اعتقد يا محمود السيمنتك دي انت عارف لما القاعده الاساسيه او الانفراستراكشر او البنيه الاساسيه، يعني ما بعمل بختار تيبل وبعمل له جوينج تيبل تاني وبعمل اجريجيشن معين وبعمل مش عارف ايه، دول بقى يظهروا في ايه؟ يظهروا في ايه؟ في السيمنت، حاجه سموها هم السيمنت، بس ما فيش حاجه يعني ما فيش حاجه معينه، ما فيش تولز معينه تتخلق كده. دي
اوكي،
السيمنت
يعني هو
يعني
يعني زي ما كنت
القاعده دي
بقول.
البيانات اللي هتبقى موجوده في من اللي اتقرت من اكتر من حته واللي اتعمل لها الشغل الكالكوليشن وكده بقى دي اسمها ايه؟ سيمنت. ده الفيو.
يعني انا كان الاندرستاندنج بتاعي ان انا مثلا
الو
اتكلم في البرزنتيشن
صباح
لاير،
الورد
بتكلم
صباح
في
الياسمين، كل سنه وحضرتك
الابلكيشن
طيب.
لاير، بتكلم في
ايه
الداتابيز
الاخبار؟
لاير. all this one is layer where how can you connect to SAP
No, no.
via SAP GUI browsers, all this one. So is a new one coming now talking about this semantic layer. Yeah.
So semantic layer is like something either you can make into HANA view. HANA view can be having the semantic layer. HANA view is having the semantic layer. So in the semantic layer, like here, if we click on the semantic layer, you can include the parameters. Here you can include the input parameters, variable, fuzzy search parameters. You can include the hierarchy. By default, those things are not there. You are providing some additional functions. Parent level hierarchy. You want currency conversion, we can include the currency conversion also. We can go here, we have the currency conversion also. We can apply the currency conversion.
Excuse me.
Yes.
What's the difference between cube and dimension?
Yeah, cube means we are having three types of calculation view. Cube, calculation view, cube, dimension, and with star join. Cube with star join. So, okay, cube
with a star.
join. So the difference between here it is no measure, no measure. No measure means it will not be having no like sales amount where you can perform the calculation. No measure. It is just joining. It is just joining of product to product group, product to product group. Dimension, you are just product group.
Joining all.
Yes. Dimension means it is just a like joining of.
Use cube. يعني
Yeah.
Always we will use cube.
Yes.
Use
Cube.
cube dimension, make joining and calculation.
Yes. Joining, but here we don't have calculation. We cannot include in the dimension. We cannot include the aggregates. You can see here. If I go to here and I go to this view here, okay. In this, if I am like we are having the customers, so in the customers what we can we include the aggregate because customers we cannot do any aggregate here. We cannot like include those functions, while uh, there we can include the measures are something on which we can perform the calculations.
خلاص يبقى كده always دايما يا محمود احنا كده هنستخدم دايما الكيوب بنسبه 99%. يبقى فيها الجويننج وفيها الايه الميجر لو عايز او اي حاجه تعمل كالكوليشن.
الميجر yeah.
قول.
الميجرز دي also I can when I opening some BW report I can see there is a lot of measurements. So
yes.
يعني هي بتبقى زي فيلدز كده ظاهر generated كالكوليتد، انت ما
ماشي.
تقدرش تعمل يعني بتسلكته
أيوة.
بس.
يبقى انا وانا جاي
هو
اختار، انا جاي
that's
اعمل
what
فيو
we have.
دلوقتي. لو انا جاي عايز اعمل فيو يا محمود اعمل ايه؟ دايمنشن
اه
ولا كيوب؟ لا، بختار دايما الكيوب. الكيوب هيديني جويننج ما بين التيبل ويديني الايه الكالكوليشن اللي انا عايزه او الاجريجيشن. يبقى انا كده
اه
اخدت الحسنيين، اخدت الحسنيين،
بس هي الكيوبس
الريليشن
دي لازم تبقى
والمعادلات.
ولا ايه؟
نعم.
الكيوبس دي مش لازم تبقى كرييتد؟
ما هو انا بخلق الفيو، بيختار لي بيقول لي انت عايزها ايه؟ عايزها
اه
كيوب ولا دايمنشن؟ فانا بقول لك دايما كالاسهل نختار كيوب. الكيوب هيديني كل حاجه. لما
تمام.
بتعمل بقى الجويننج وبتعمل الكلام ده بيتخلق الايه؟ البيانات اللي هتطلع صح، الفيو اللي
اه
هيطلع بيسموه
ايوه
ايه؟ سيمانتك.
سيمانتك.
بس فده حاجه كده لوجيك يعني.
اه
القاعده الاساسيه البتاعه اللي بنرميها في الاول الخرسانه
اه
سيمانتك، كلام مظبوط منطقي. اتفضل. بس شفت الحته الخطيره
ليه؟
بتاعت انه بيعمل اناليسيز للتكست وبيشوف البريدكشن اللي بتحصل والحاجات
اه
رائعه صح.
ايوه دي
مبيعات في الماركت هتبقى هايله.
ايوه
ايه قول له اسمه
طبعا. Sorry for this Arabic discussion.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, yeah, it's okay. You
You
can
got
you
up
can
there
carry on.
too.
Yes, yes. Your language very good. When I hear it's like very musical, very good
Yeah,
language.
ماشي.
make it easier.
uh,
easier from India.
easy. Uh, So we are having two things, characteristic like the name, characteristic is a dimension and measure is something on which we can perform the calculations like sales amount, quantity, those are the measures. So in the dimension calculation view, we can not include any measures. While in cube with star join, you can include the measures. So that is the difference. Okay, so now we will have to do exercise number 6. In exercise number 6, we are going to consume a calculation view with SAP analysis for Microsoft Excel. So this is very good exercise. So now we will go through the exercise number 6. Consume a calculation view with with SAP analysis for Office. So in this case, uh, okay. First we have to grant the authorization because our user is not having the authorization of this, the person is not having the authorization. So we have to grant this container access to training role. We have to grant this to the training role. So we have to uh, grant this role to our user ID. So you can see how the granting is happening. You can use the SQL statement for granting also. We can go to the database explorer option here in the web IDE for HANA. We can go to the database explorer option here, classic schema, then we can go to our container. Container is this is my container. Under this container, I will open the SQL statement here and I have to grant this role. So to grant this role, we have to use the SQL statement which is given here, external container access. Grant HA, then you can replace dash dash with the training role. We are going to grant this role to my training because I am logging with the student 00. So I am going to grant it to training 00. Okay. could not grant access role to training role 00, insufficient privilege. It can grant only to training role 20 only. Okay, whatever the role it is given, 20. Okay, I am login here. I have opened multiple containers here, so might be first I am going to HA100 0000 is for me. I am logging with the user ID student 00, so I have to work with 00 only. So I am into 00. This is 00, and let me check. The project is assigned to the space. Dev space is okay. Close. Then I have to build this. Without build, I can see whatever the views we are having here, whether I can see the data preview from this view or not. Open data preview. Okay, it means this is already generated. Everything is already generated here. HA100 container is there, so I will go to my HA100 container, and here I am going to execute the SQL statement. Grant HA200. Could not grant HA100.
So it still needs more enhancement. It is, if you have a tools, we can do, we can grant this access in seconds.
Yeah, yeah.
It's one.
Yeah, because actually this
Yeah.
this course many people are working because they have created different user ID. So maybe I am missing somewhere. Okay, maybe I can try here. HA100
تجرد مثلا.
could not execute to rule insufficient privilege.
We need admin role.
So the role is very very complex, because here it is not direct assignment. Here it is in indirect way it is assigned. So let us follow the instruction here. Switch to the database web IDE, and then
Yes, Professor.
classic schema menu. Classic schema, okay, we have to click here in the classic schema menu, not into the actual. There we have to go, here, because we are having different okay, we go here, type access role to training. Now it is granted. So we have to go start, because we are not, I was not using the right container, I was using the different container. So it is assigned to this training role 00. So this content is granted. After granting this, we can open the Microsoft Excel program, and then we can check this view. So we can go to the analysis for office, start analysis for office, Microsoft Excel, start, analysis for office. We have to search analysis for office, analysis for Microsoft Excel.
You remember me with DOS. Everything should be written, no spaces, no columns.
Yes.
Now we are back to 1960.
After that, we have to A1 is selected. A1 is okay. A1 is selected, and then we have to go to analysis, insert the data source. Here we are going to insert the data source for analysis. Here we are going to insert the uh, HANA view. So insert the data source, skip, and make HTTP HANA connection. HTTP HANA connection. Then we have to skip this business object BI related then it is HTTP to HANA, the username and
So
password.
ODBC, Sanjay,
Pardon?
similar to ODBC.
Yes, ODBC connection. Yes, yes.
Uh,
Okay, so now we will be getting the views, dimension views here. So we can see the views here. We will be having, as per our container, HDI container, we can select the US customer or all product, we can select the views. So what view we have to select? After that, log on details. Then we have to include the US product sales, US product sales, US product sales. Okay, so now we got the US product sales. So here we can analyze the data related to, display the quantity and sales revenue and by the delivery charge attribute. Drag the delivery charge attribute to the rows pane, and delivery charge attribute, delivery.
So pivot table now, huh?
Not authorized, it is showing. Okay. Now when I am doing this one, it is showing not authorized. It means it is not assigned. Here it is saying not authorized. It means you must require the proper authorization. Without authorization, it is not going to like show. So again we are going to insert the data source. Select data source for analysis. I am using container 20. Okay. Oh, I granted 00. Okay. So I have to go 00 HA100 all product. Okay. Cannot access the data. Analysis for office. Again I am just starting because due to some click on A1 tab, then go to analysis. Under analysis we have insert the data source. Select the data source for analysis. Skip the business object and then it is going to use HTTP connection to HANA. User ID and password you enter. Continue. Then go to dimension view area. You can see all the dimension views here. HA100.
Okay.
Now you can get the product ID, whatever you want to search, the columns, product ID, what are the columns, product description, laptop, workstation, flat screen. So from here you can analyze the data. So here we
Can
can.
I get it from or access the data by Microsoft Access?
No, this is not, this is Access, you have to use analysis for office. This is a special tool. It is not normal Microsoft Excel. This is analysis for office, Microsoft. So if you want to use, then not from there, or if you, we have to check whether the connectivity and everything is there or not, supported or not. So here you can use analysis for Microsoft Excel. It is possible. This is some add-on in Microsoft Excel. Here we are having this option, insert the data source. In normal Excel maybe it is not there. Okay, so now we have to, you can also check the, you can grant, you can grant, uh, uh, the uh, role to, so but you, in the exercise 4 and 5 you have not done. So since you have not done exercise number 4 and 5, so the solution is, if you want to see, so we can just do So since if you have not done the previous exercises, in the previous exercise we have to generate these views, because if you have not done, then you can assign to like grant with this way, grant HA200 20 or like 00 container to your training role, and then you can access. Grant HA container access role to training role, then hash hash, then replace hash hash with your, and then you can open the Microsoft Excel and you can search the then you can access these views and you can identify.